Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh no. Uh-oh. Greetings, programs, and welcome back to the Gamification, a place where fellow geekers can get together and talk about all the things happening in the world of movies, gaming, animation, comics, and what have you. Let's get into it with the first segment I like to call New News. It's good news. Not always. There are I think I had four big news stories in the week this week. So let's get right into it. Number one, EA Play dates announced, but they will not have a actual press conference. This is from IGN.com. Electronic Arts has confirmed EA Play will return in 2019, including when it will take place. EA Play 2019 is confirmed to happen from June 7 to 9, with a kickoff event on the night of Friday, June 7. Tickets will be available next month, and they will be free to all who register. But rather than leading with a press conference, EA has announced it will skip the conference this year, instead of replacing it with multiple live streams that will air during the first 2 days of the event, so 7 and 8. According to EA, the intention is to offer more gameplay to viewers, as well as more insights from the teams making the games. So from what we can tell from that is, yeah, they'll be showing trailers and stuff like that. Hopefully some Jedi Fallen Order stuff. I know that will be shown more at Star Wars Celebration, but we'll probably see it at the EA Play thing as well. But from what they say, insights from the teams making the games, it could actually be like those developer diary things that they do sometimes. So it's like, hey, we haven't actually got much to show you this year, but here's the stuff that's being made right now, and they'll show like little concept art and people building assets and stuff like that in the offices, which is kind of dumb. It's just a bit of a waste of time, really, in my opinion. But it could end up being something interesting where you find something and go, ooh, what's that going to be? So we'll just have to wait and see. EA Play Fan Fest will be held on June 8 and 9, where attendees will be able to go hands-on with a lineup of unannounced games, while live streams will broadcast from the Creators Cave at the Hollywood Palladium. While EA did not say which games will be available to play, the free event will offer hands-on and exclusive content from some of the most popular creators in the world. Yeah, so there you go. There will be a play section, so then we'll see people giving their impressions and whatnot. Great. But yeah, it's weird that they're not having an actual conference thing. But it's been kind of getting less and less each year for EA Play, especially when they're having their event outside of E3, the E3 time slot anyways, pardon me. Like to have a day or two beforehand, and then like BioWare, and then Xbox and whatnot. And even PlayStation's not going to be at E3 this year as well, which was a huge thing because they didn't even have a PSX last year as well. Yeah, so they had, what was it, last year they had, for PlayStation especially, they had E3 and like Gamescom and Tokyo Game Show and whatnot. But then they're like, no PSX, and we're not coming to E3 next year. I'm like, well, what? You've got nothing to show, or is it just going to be release game after game after game? Anyway, Tell me what you think of this. Are you happy that EA is not going to be having a conference? Are you a bit shattered? So let me know in the comments down below, or hit me up on any of the socials. Okay, news number 2. Blizzard brings original Diablo to GOG. That's Good Old Games. This is from gamesindustry.biz. Even though Blizzard apparently has no major frontline release for 2019, but it's still managing to give nostalgic fans something to tide them over. On Thursday, the publisher released the original Diablo for sale on DRM Free storefront GOG. Sorry, yeah, I read that wrong. DRM Free storefront GOG. Not Game of Agree. Sorry, goodoldgames.com. As reported by Ars Technica, the release is almost identical to the original Diablo, with a slight quality of life change to ensure the game will run correctly on modern displays. However, an option also exists for a GOG build DirectX version that includes more tweaks to improve resolution and other visual settings. It also includes some bug fixes. The GOG.com release of Diablo costs $9.99. That's $9.99 in US, and does not include the game's Hellfire expansion. Ugh. Blizzard is also planning to release the original versions of Warcraft and Warcraft 2 on GOG at an unspecified later date. A complete remake of Warcraft 3 is currently in the works, though all signs point to that one staying firmly on the Battle.net launcher with its modern brethren. Yeah, so that's cool. I remember going over to my friends' places playing Diablo 2. That was very fun. Warcraft 2 and 3, very fun. So that's exciting. I believe the reason why they're not putting on Battle.net, is because the whole architecture is completely different. Not completely different, but as in, it's not supportive of the online infrastructure, and to have to rebuild it just to get that going would just be a pain in the butt. So they're like, hey, let's put it on GOG, let's put it like just improved, but pretty much the original game. Give it out to all the fans who love the original game, so we won't have to tweak it as much as we won't have to overextend ourselves just to get it out there. Makes sense. And if we're putting it at a cheap price like that, $10, can't go wrong. Though it would have been cool to have the expansion. Just have a quick nip. Oh god, so hot! Anyway, news number 3. PS4 update adds remote play support for iOS. This is Polygon.com. A new system of... Wow, I can't even speak today. A new system software for PlayStation... update for PlayStation 4 rolled out on Thursday, giving console owners the option to control the systems from their iPhone or iPad via Remote Play for iOS. A new app, PS4 Remote Play, is available to download. It's not really a new app, but anyway, PS4 Remote Play is available to download for free from the Apple App Store. PS4 Remote Play will let iOS device owners control their PS4, join voice chats using the microphone, and enter text on their console using the keyboard on their mobile device, which will make it easier because the PlayStation keyboard control is quite not good. The app requires iOS 12.1 or later, a PlayStation Network account, and a home Wi-Fi. It doesn't work on data, like the data networks apparently. PS4 Remote Play cannot be used over a mobile network and is not compatible with the DualShock 4 controller, according to the app's release notes. Yeah, I was just getting ahead of myself there. Sony recommends an iPhone 7, iPad 6th generation, iPad Pro 2nd generation, or newer iOS devices for PS4 Remote Play. Not all titles are supported, Sony says. Remote play on PS4 was previously supported on Android, and still is, I believe. But it's just the Sony ones like Xperia Z3, Z3 Compact, and Z3 Tablet Compact. So that was annoying. All other Android devices apparently don't work. So, yay! Because I'm Android, and obviously I'm not allowed to have good things. Mac, it works on Mac and Windows PC and PlayStation Vita. If that doesn't do it for you, there's a actual, or not an actual, but a third-party remote play system called rPlay that's been mentioned in some of these articles I've been looking up for it. So if this feels a bit more, the official app feels constricting, check out rPlay or something like that. Okay, was that news up through? Okay, wow, really pumping through it. News number 4. This is just a little bit of movie news now. Suicide Squad 2, don't groan at me, Deadshot gets an actor swap. This is from Variety.com. Idris Elba is joining the squad. Sources tell Variety that Elba is Warner Brothers' choice to replace Will Smith as Deadshot in the Suicide Squad sequel. Smith had to bow out of the upcoming DC Comics movie due to scheduling conflicts, and the studio moved fast to find another proven A-lister to replace him before production starts in September. It's currently unknown who will be joining Elba in the sequel. I was about to say prequel. Though many believe Margot Robbie will return as Harley Quinn but after the Birds of Prey movie wraps up. So that's like Black Canary, I think, Harley Quinn, Catwoman or something like that. So that'd be interesting. James Gunn was tapped to write is tapped to write and direct the film. The release date is currently set for August 6, 2021. The movie will take more... Oh yeah, I looked this up. They were mentioning other things. I think Hollywood Reporter was actually going into more of this. But they were saying that the movie will take more from the source material of the earlier iteration of the comic of Suicide Squad, rather than the new 52 version that Harley comes into. Like the design that from Suicide Squad 1, or the movie Suicide Squad, that and how Harley looks like in that's more New 52. And she wasn't really in Suicide Squad before that. So if they go back to that, it'll be more about the Deadshot stuff, I believe. Yeah, it could have a different vibe compared to the last film, and fingers crossed that it does, because that was a bit of a mess, at least. The original Suicide Squad starring Smith, Jared Leto, Robbie became a massive box office sensation when it hit theaters in 2016, grossing $746 million worldwide. And let's not say sensation, because, yeah, as I said before, it was a mess. But yeah, it was more of a word of mouth where people were like, oh, it's so bad, go see it, or yeah, it's not bad, go see it. So everyone went and saw it, and that's why we have this. Alright, now we go on to the next segment that I like to call, wait for it, yep, on the nose board. Just little things that I wanted to mention that wasn't like super big newsworthy titles, and just other little tidbits. Okay, first one on the docket. The Game of Thrones Season 8 official trailer has finally been released. Lots of juicy details to scrub through in that one. Arya's getting attacked, the dragons have been badass. Apparently it's at least the first 3 episodes out of the 6 episodes. So we'll see the battle for Winterfell, where the White Walker army is coming. They've breached the wall. They're coming and they're going to attack Winterfell, and that's going to be the whole premise of the first 3 episodes at least. The episodes are about an hour long or so, or more, I believe. So, if you're excited, let me know, obviously, because I want to talk Game of Thrones stuff as well. But yeah, I'll leave a link for the trailer down below, so check that out and get hyped. The second one on the docket, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and yes, I've talked about this a fair bit before. The Disneyland Park in Anaheim, California, opens May 31st. And the Disney World the Disney World version of the park of Galaxy's Edge in Orlando, Florida opens August 29th. There's some stipulations that come along with the openings this year, like reservations and ticketing and whatnot. So because it's going to be packed this year, obviously, and possibly even next year. So I'm trying to go later next year, like at the end of the summer. So fingers crossed I'll be able to get in and enjoy it. So just check Disneyland.com or the Disney Parks blog for the details for all that kind of information. And another bit of Disney news, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, moved up from May 2020 to October 2019. I didn't think they were going to do a second Maleficent movie because they kind of had that whole she was bad but there was a reason behind it kind of thing, like she was a woman scorned, and that made sense. And it wasn't a bad movie, it wasn't fantastic, but I enjoyed it enough because it actually had some, character development in a sense. Angelina Jolie's coming back to reprise the role. So we'll just see how that goes. Alright, that's it for that. Not much rumors this week. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, sorry, I completely forgot. Shenmue 3 had a trailer reveal last night. And it looks like it's coming along. There's still some bits where it's like, oh, I don't know about this, and it looks like a previous generation game, but it's finally coming along. It's a lot more HD than what they showed in previous like Tokyo Game Shows and Gamescom and whatnot. I'll put a link down below if you want to check that out. That just came out last night at the Monaco Anime Game International Conferences, or MAGIC. So yeah, that's exciting. It's kind of Chinese oriented, even though it's a Japanese game. But yeah, it's finally coming along after what they announced in 2015 that they were starting a Kickstarter for it. And yeah, I'm surprised. Like, it's been 4 years, so it's about time, really. But I'm not a big Shenmue guy. I've never really played the games. I'm more Final Fantasy anyway, but if you are interested, check it out below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what the other games are like, because I never really played them. Convince me to play or not. We'll see. Alright. That's it for the new stuff. Now, games out this week. And there's a little bit. There's a few. Black Desert on Xbox One. That was at, JMMORPG style one that they were trying to do. I think that was a Square game. Old Man's Journey Xbox One, Crash Dummy PS4, Doom and Destiny PS4, Bugs Box VR, that's on PSVR, Move or Die PS4, Unknown Fate PS4 and Nintendo Switch, Left Alive, that's one to check out apparently, PS4 and PC, Eternity The Last Unicorn PS4, The Occupation PS4 and Xbox One, Pillar Nintendo Switch, 12 is better than 6. Oh, I forgot what platform that was on. If I remember correctly, that might be on Xbox One, but I could be wrong. It could be on Switch. So check that out. Bud's Gold, Nintendo Switch. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, The Serpent's Heart, Xbox One. I and Me, Xbox One, PS4. Overlord, Xbox One. Hard West, Nintendo Switch. Devil May Cry 5, getting excellent reviews, so definitely get that one. I know I am. Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. That is not on the Switch, it's on the Nintendo 3DS. Alright guys, that's it. That's it for me this week. Let me know what you think of any of the news or any of the games you're looking forward to. Remember to hit me up on any of the socials, Twitter, Facebook group. I'll be doing Twitch stuff hopefully soon. I know I keep saying that, but my internet's going to be getting better within the next week or so. So then I'll definitely be able to be doing some gameplays. So join me at the Gamification on Twitch there. Yeah, Twitter, YouTube, subscribe please. Yeah, please subscribe, like the videos, share, comment. Remember to hit the notification bell because we never know when these videos are coming out. Again, that's it. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you next week. End of line.